want you to listen to me right now, not with your worldly ears, which have been dulled by the noise of this world, but with that divine receptor deep inside your soul. Because the knowledge I'm going to provide is not meant for everyone. Only those having their spiritual DNA activated at this time will be able to connect with this message. It's because the stars themselves have shouted out your name over the immensity of space. But you've decided to be here. You have not been drawn to this sacred encounter by chance. Rather, you've come here by divine appointment. The 3rd of March is a day you should never forget, since it is not only inscribed on your calendar, but it is also sewn into the fabric of destiny itself. Oh, my treasured and chosen ones. Do you sense a tremble under your feet? Those vibes are more than just earthly in character. What you are seeing is the cosmos itself shivering with anticipation of what is going to happen. The moon, renowned for being a secret keeper and a mystery revealer, enters Capricorn at exactly 6 a.m. This is not your normal heavenly movement. The time for spiritual childishness has passed, and this is a cosmic proclamation that this moment has arrived. Capricorns do not play games. Capricorn is here to help you create kingdoms in your own mind. You have been prepared for this moment of divine reconstruction while others are sleeping in spiritual ignorance, following superficial pleasures and empty successes. When the moon is in Capricorn, it is necessary to have a responsible deity who is mature. It awakens the mountain climber that lies latent inside you. Can I have a witness present? Can I locate someone who is conversant with the subject? I'm talking about the unwavering desire to reach greatness, which some people mistake for something else completely. That is not a worldly desire. Your spirit is coming to grips with its genuine position in the world. Your soul is responding to the Capricorn frequency that has been triggered in the skies, and this is what you are feeling. It is probable that they will encourage you to set lower expectations. They will advise you to set objectives that are realistic. People will claim that your goal is too ambitious and vast for them to grasp. Allow me to tell you something. However, they do not have access to the cosmic blueprint that guides your journey. The appearance of the final quarter moon, a wonderful occurrence, occurs in Capricorn at exactly AM local time. Do you comprehend the importance of this constellation? This is more than just the phase of the moon. Rather, it is about divine timing. The final quarter conveys a message of releasing and letting go. Moon, you are the one chosen to participate in a holy surrender, while others frantically cling to what was. How much do you need to let go? Things to avoid include limiting beliefs, unhealthy relationships, and aspirations that were never big enough to include your cosmic destiny. They want you to be stuck in a cycle of repetition. It is to their benefit if you stay spiritually static. They've built whole systems from the bottom up with the goal of guaranteeing that you keep repeating the same lessons without ever attaining a higher state of awareness. Having stated that, I have a prophecy for you today. This last quarter moon in Capricorn will open the door to independence, which they will be unable to close. The cosmic permission slip that has been handed to you to break free from all that has held you bound to mediocrity is delivered here. You're here for a purpose. If you feel called, answer it. Click Join to get access to rare information, in-depth insights, and a strong community. This is not just a membership. It is an awakening. Step into your divine mission. Join the chosen. However, there's more to it. Pluto, the lord of change and hidden power, forms a sextile to Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and values. Both planets are in the sign of Libra. These situations do not happen by random. With this perfect alignment, which happened at exactly p.m. on March 5th, Pacific Time, a vibratory runway is built that goes right into our heavenly appointment. Allow me to explain this to you in a way that they do not want you to grasp the Venus. The Pluto sextile relates to the transformation of the heart via alchemical procedures. This narrative is about love that both soothes and changes. It is about beauty that not only pleases the eye, but also awakens the soul. You have been chosen to experience connections at a level that others cannot grasp. You, on the other hand, have been predestined for soul-mingling encounters that will accelerate your developmental journey. Because of the sextile between Venus and Pluto, they are willing to settle for superficial bonds based on convenience and social acceptability, resulting in the creation of a cosmic furnace in which everything false must be burnt away. It is vital to disclose anything that is not authentic. They are terrified of this energy because it reveals the hollowness in their ties with one another. However, someone you liked was supposed to be a part of this flame. I declare the truth of what I am speaking to you right now, and that is your spirit. Recognizing that fact, pay close listen because what I am about to tell you is precisely what they have been attempting to keep from you in order to avoid you from seeing during the period when all of these tremendous astrological elements are colliding. The heavens will put on a spectacular show of light. Meteor showers flash across the night sky, and comets, which are messages from the heavens, are visible to anyone with the capacity to see. Someone will tell you that these are just pebbles burning in the sky. They want to reduce the awe of the universe to a straightforward scientific explanation. On the other side, you have greater knowledge. You've realized that these falling stars are really tears of joy from heaven, as the chosen ones finally understand why they exist. Your ancestors, your spiritual lineage, have broken through the curtain to witness your awakening. Meteors are their manifestation. Every beam of light that passes over the night sky indicates that those who came before you are keeping an eye on you, offering assistance and appreciating your achievements. Do you understand how everything fits together? The Capricorn moon will help shape your spiritual path. The last quarter moon will make it simpler for you to let go of things that are necessary. Venus and Pluto will amplify your capacity for transformational connection, and the stars will fall in honor of your awakening. This cosmic activity does not occur at random. This is a heavenly confluence that has been organized. Allow me to share with you something you've been feeling but haven't been able to recognize. The weight you feel in your chest. It's not anxiousness at all. It's a type of spiritual anticipation. Does it make it difficult to sleep? This is not the same as insomnia, since it is conscious of what is about to occur. Your soul is too excited to slumber at this moment. Your existence has been predestined at this exact moment. In the annals of cosmic history, even before your birth, while others are preoccupied with the financial markets and social media, your soul has been tracking the movements of the sky with an inner understanding that beyond intellectual explanation. There have been efforts to convince you that being sensitive is a sign of weakness. Anxiety is the term they've given your awareness. They transformed your gifts into a disease in order to keep you dependent on their control systems. However, God selected the stupid things of the earth to disgrace the intelligent. God selected the weak things of the world to humble the powerful. 1 Corinthians. Imagine a clay jar, simple, unnoticed, and maybe cracked in parts. Imagine God pouring his dazzling light into the jar, not despite, but because of the fissures. That's you, the chosen one. Others perceive flaws, fissures, and shortcomings. God sees opportunities, openings for divine frequency access points into celestial power pathways and heavenly revelation. They identify your sensitivity as a disorder. They don't comprehend, however, that they cannot hear what you are hearing. They are incapable of feeling what you are experiencing, and they certainly can't carry what you do. However, I am here to tell you today that what they deemed excessive, passionate, and intense is truly your divine attunement. It's your spiritual antenna, tuned for frequencies others don't even know exist. You're not broken, baby. You're hardwired for the divine. You wish to be lost. You're just following a different compass, one that they do not have a map for. Now listen to me. The moon in Capricorn does not seem to play games. This isn't a period of flowery horoscopes and wishful thinking. No, sir. This is a magnificent construction, stepping in to replace the turmoil. It is the holy scaffolding your soul has been longing for. It's the blueprint for paradise emerging in your life. Have you been scattered? Pulling in too many directions? At the Capricorn moon, you have one foot in your vocation and the other entangled in expectations that aren't yours to bear. Oh, it says no more bending to please or shrinking to fit. No more denying what heaven has already verified. This moon seems to assist you in creating not just any life, but one based on divine design. A life that represents who you really are, rather than who others expect you to be, and cherished. If only you could see what I see above you right now. If only you could feel the heavenly aid gathering around you right now. You're not alone. There are holy creatures around you, looking over you and cheering you on. Not because you are flawless, but because you have been selected. And they understand what this alignment entails. They understand that this moment is more than simply another day on the calendar. No, this marks a turning point in your soul's holy path. They assemble. Yes, they do. Because heaven sees this as a checkpoint, a crossroads, and a holy activation. And so I say to you today, stand strong in your knowledge. Allow them to speak. Allow them to distrust you. Just keep growing, aligning, and shining. Because what they perceived for weakness was really your wild side. Holy strength. The 14th of March is more than simply another day on your calendar. When you approach this cosmic hurdle, your soul will be questioned with the following question. Are you ready to completely embody your purpose? Would you be prepared to let rid of anything that isn't helping you reach your full potential? This is the last quarter, moon, and it requires an honest assessment. In what ways have you succeeded? What elements remain unfinished? What has to be let go of in order to create way for the next step of your journey? The people around you are terrified of such inquiries, but you are spiritually equipped to address them. They want to distract your attention. They're trying to dull you. They want you to be so concerned with daily issues that you overlook this cosmic opportunity, despite its presence. On the other hand, something deep inside you, both old and knowing, has been preparing for this moment. If God's kindness has touched you, don't keep it a secret. Select Super. Thank you. So, by donating $200 or more to help spread His light, you are creating a ripple of grace, blessing hearts, and growing His kingdom. Allow His abundance to pass through you. These are not simply random firings of neurons. We are supplying you with cosmic downloads to prepare you for this particular link. All of the recurring symbols, familiar but strange surroundings, and encounters with beings you know in some manner were all part of the preparation. Venus and Pluto make a sextile, strengthening your potential to change via connection. There is no such thing as a casual connection in this setting. The activation of social contracts is addressed at this time. You are being exposed to people who have the keys that will enable you to unlock portions of your destiny that would otherwise be dormant. Some of you have experienced surprising attractions, powerful connections, and partnerships that seem both fresh and old at the same time. Activating soul identity is the Venus-Pluto frequency, which is discussed here. Allow me to tell you something they do not want you to know. During this Venus-Pluto sextile, energetic circumstances are being created that enable wealth transfer. This comprises spiritual prosperity as well as material riches. However, the latter may be a component. Ancestral knowledge, information that was forgotten, and DNA activations that have been dormant for generations in order to accept and handle these benefits. The Capricorn moon is in charge of building the essential framework. It is conceivable that such gifts may overwhelm your system, if you do not have such amazing timing. On the other hand, the cosmos, with all of its immaculate wisdom, has meticulously planned this sequence. The Capricorn moon is in charge of producing the container. While Venus and Pluto open the connection, it is your empowerment that they dread. They are aware that their control methods will no longer be effective on you. Once you have completely lived your cosmic legacy, as they are aware, each meteor shower, each flash of light delivers a download of remembering, bringing ancient knowledge back to your awareness and reawakening cosmic memories. Somewhere among your cells, activation codes are altering your spiritual DNA, while others just enjoy a stunning night sky show. These remarks, which have been accessible during this time span, are not just passing. They have returned just when they were intended to see and help this great awakening. They keep time in the sky. The manifestation of their presence at this time serves as assurance that you are precisely where you need to be at this exact moment. You did not choose this specific incarnation at random based on a cosmic dice throw. You did not choose this specific historical turning point. You came precisely at this moment because your soul has codes required for the next stage of humanity's developmental journey. While others continue to be constrained by linear time, your awareness expands. Accept the notion of cosmic timing. blessed by His grace. Click the super thank you button and donate $200 or more to help spread His light. Your donation sows seeds that develop His kingdom. Be the benefit. These timings are based on both the clock and the Capricorn moon. The last quarter moon occurs at AM UTC and Venus-Pluto sextile at PM and Pacific time, respectively. These are cosmic keystones that, when aligned, create a portal of potential that occurs just once in many lives. This portal cannot be accessed more than once. Do you feel a resonance emerging from your body when I say these facts? That's not an emotional reaction. That's an acknowledgement. This is your cells remembering why they arrived to this area. Your DNA is becoming more closely aligned with your cosmic blueprint. This is what you see occurring. They have attempted to block you off from this reality of awareness. They try to keep your attention divided. As a result, they have created an endless amount of diversions to block you from perceiving the genuinely historic cosmic events that are unfolding right now. They constructed fake emergencies from scratch. However, something inside you has remained vigilant. Even if they made an attempt to blind you, something inside you has stayed committed to following the stars' guidance. On March the TH, you will reach a point in your spiritual path when there is no going back. This is something you're aware of. You are the light of the planet. A city located on a hill cannot be concealed. Hello, Matthew. Let me deliver it to you plainly, darling. You're not a flicker. You're a flame. You're not just a candle in the corner. You're a lighthouse on the coast. You were not put on this world to hide, shrink, or blend in. You were born to shine. You were meant to be seen. And it's like a city on a hill. The brightness God created inside you was never intended to be concealed by others' expectations. You have kingdom blueprints imprinted on your spirit. The moon in Capricorn symbolizes heavenly power. This is not gentle energy. It's a holy assignment. It comes to inform you. Enough is enough. Quit transferring your spiritual power to others. Stop seeking for permission to be the person heaven has already approved. You have been waiting for a sign. But, darling, you're the sign. You've been waiting for validation. But now is the moment to affirm yourself. The Capricorn moon does not come to amuse. The time has arrived to establish. It awakens our inner authority. It has been yours from the day your soul selected this life. Even though they encourage you to rely on external validation, waiting for someone else to say yes. Now you are worthy. This moon says, stand up. Take your crown. Walk as if you have already been selected. Let us be honest. Some of you have been behaving as if you don't matter. It's as if your voice has no weight. You've been shutting your light down, dimming your brightness in order to make others feel more at ease in the midst of your calling. But let me tell you, God does not make little souls. He does not delegate large tasks to invisible persons. You have been hiding, but the heavens have been watching. And this moon, the moon indicates its time. You've been suppressing your spiritual talents, healing abilities, and prophetic understanding because you were terrified of what others would say, afraid of being judged, afraid of being rejected. But listen to me now. Rejection is only a redirection toward divine harmony. The individuals who couldn't see you weren't supposed to stroll with you. You were never meant to be understood by everyone, since your anointing is not for everyone. The final quarter moon in Capricorn need no more explanation since its message is apparent. It offers a holy portal to release. The pressure you've been experiencing, that is spiritual work. The tension, that is transformation. The heaviness, that is your former self. It sheds its skin. Are you being invited? No. The dissemination of the bogus labels has been commissioned. The inherited limits, small thinking, borrowed shame. The last quarter. The moon is your cosmic green light. It is the sacred moment when God commands, let them go. Allow it to drift away. Let it burn if necessary. But come out free. The chosen one. Your time is not coming. It is here. Stand tall with your soul's authority. Speak with confidence that comes from above. And walk with the knowledge that the same God who named stars has also named you. And the brightness you carry. Let it shine. Allow it to ignite. Allow it to pave the way for others to follow. Because no force on earth can stop you from being the person you were meant to be. What heaven has already approved. Amen. Every limiting belief you have about yourself, every prison of inadequacy, and every chain of self-doubt, The last quarter moon appears with divine bolt cutters to end these limits once and for all. You are not born to adhere to systems designed to limit the potential of mankind. It was not meant for you to go the paths laid out by people who are terrified of actual spiritual freedom in order to shatter patterns and set new templates for what is possible when a soul completely embraces its cosmic birthright. You incarnated specifically for this reason. In terms of human connections, the Venus-Pluto sextile acts similarly to a cosmic truth serum. You suddenly understand that you cannot accept dishonesty in your relationships. You suddenly want depth. You are not being tough, despite your previous willingness to engage in frivolous discussion. If you do this, your soul will communicate its resistance to continue being denied of nutrition. They will describe you as outrageous. You will be regarded as extremely intense. They will imply that your expectations are unrealistic. On the other hand, when has true change ever been enjoyable? When has it ever been convenient to see true evolution? The cosmos is praising your courage, as shown by the meteor showers visible during this time period. Every beam of light confirms that you are making the right choices to put yourself on the best road. This is something that you, my dearly loved ones, should contemplate. The astrological confluence that happens on March 10th creates circumstances that accelerate the process of manifestation. When you are linked with your inner purpose, something that would normally take years to create may suddenly be accomplished in a matter of months, weeks, maybe even days. The Capricorn moon is in charge of creating a foundation for long-term growth. When the moon enters its final quarter, obstacles are eliminated. The sextile between Venus and Pluto gives your creations the potential to change, and the cosmic light display above you is a sign that the divine is acknowledging the holy work you have done. You now have access to manifesting abilities that others would think inconceivable. It is conceivable to influence reality in ways that science cannot yet explain. You have creative codes stored in your DNA that are being activated as a consequence of this cosmic alignment. They do not want you to be aware of your own creative potential. Instead, they would prefer that you use their stated methodologies, which provide restricted and predictable results. They are terrified of what may happen if you fully accept your cosmic creative birthright. Nonetheless, I'm here to announce that the astrological confluence that occurred today will remove the control that they've placed on your manifestation engine. Suddenly, the items you've been visualizing appear before your own eyes. When you speak, your words take on a creative force that has the potential to transform the very fabric of your life. In the Capricorn zodiac, the moon wants you to build it. The final quarter moon conveys the following message. After removing what no longer serves Venus, Pluto's sextile advises using transformational love as your basis. The divine formula provided to you inside the limitations of this cosmic window is as follows. This technology is regarded holy, and it is only available to those who can see and have the heart to accept it. The scenario has been prearranged for you. All of these challenges were not intended as a kind of punishment. Rather, they were intended to act as preparation. Denial was not the source of all those delays. Instead, it was divine timing. Relationships that failed were not losses. Rather, they were necessary clearings to make way for what was to come.